Now, listen, you guys, Remy Ma is out there embarrassing herself and getting torn apart in male rap battles. And we're also going to be talking about Nicki Minaj and Lauryn Hill, as well as Paprika Spice, and that entire list that is being discussed out there. And we're also going to be talking about Fivio Foreign shouting out Nicki Minaj and giving her flowers, as well as this entire Budden Sleep walking ordeal. Now, we never got to discuss about that because you guys know that I wasn't around. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and this entire list that came out. Now, according to chart data, Nicki is still reigning supreme, and she is sitting at #1 as the best-selling female rapper in 2024 by total units. Now, I would like to sit here and act surprised that she's sitting on there, but I mean, she did say that, well, everybody else can go and argue over other numbers except #1. Okay, so I'm not surprised to see her on here because statistically speaking, I mean, no one is selling like her. Now, sitting at #2, we have Matlamini, we have Doja Cat, and I again am not surprised by Doja Cat sitting at #2. I do know that 2024 was probably not one of her greatest years. I do know that Scarlett was probably not one of her best bodies of work, but in comparison with these girlies that are out here putting out music, I do feel like she sells better than all of them. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Doja Cat sitting at #2. Now, sitting at #3, we have Bongo 2. And with her being on #3, I am quite surprised because you would have thought that, well, Cousin Sloth would probably be at #3. But then again, it seems like, well, Cousin Sloth, might just have to work a little bit more to earn her way into the top 3. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, do you really think that Bongo 2 deserves to be ahead of Cousin Sloth? But then logically speaking, also, if we look at it, she did release a couple of other, additional songs and stuff like that, and collaborations, so maybe that's why she ended up sitting there. And her catalog is also way longer than Cousin Sloth, which is, the same can be said about Nicki Minaj's catalog as well. So maybe that's why she is sitting at #3. Now, sitting at #5, we have Miss Red, and sitting at #6, we have the Transformer. And with that 5 and 6, I've got no questions at all. I don't have anything to say about that because Cousin Sloth indeed, had a decent year. And as for the Transformer, I do know that, well, she didn't release any music in 2024, so the fact that she's even sitting at #6, well, that's surprising in my own opinion. But then again, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. At #7, we have Lottery Ticket. And at #8, we have Flo Milli. And when it comes to Flo Milli, you guys, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. You would have thought that, well, the new It Girl is out there in the top 10 as well. I mean, Doechii has been making waves. And if I'm going to be honest, between Flo Milli and Doechii, I would really go for Doechii any day, any time, in my own opinion, okay? Because Flo Milli, I don't know. I just don't see it. Besides that one song that she did well on, I don't think there's any other song of his that I'd be like, oh my God, I want to buy that song. I just don't see it. Okay. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Sitting at #9, we have Paprika Spice. Well, at some point in her career, Paprika Spice was, doing better than Lottery Ticket. So the fact that she's out there now sitting at #9, I guess she's even grateful to be, in the top 10, because the way that her career has been going for the last half of the year is definitely not it. And one cannot deny the impact that those exposés have had on her career. And, We're also going to be talking about Lauryn Hill. She is sitting at number 10. I mean, these are legends, these are icons. Even without releasing anything, of course, she's out there in the top 10 as expected. I've got no dispute at all over that. So overall, you guys, let me know what you think about that. Personally, I was surprised to see that, well, Doechii wasn't part of this. But then again, when you look at it, at the beginning of the year, she was organically, doing her music and stuff like that. And she kind of got the push at the end of this year. So maybe it wasn't enough time for her, to level up in terms of the sales and go against the girlies. So yeah, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Remy Ma. Remy Ma decided to just embarrass herself left, right, and center. Now we all know that she seemingly has moved on with her new boyfriend, who is also a battle rapper, and his name is Easy. And this man was out there basically saying, "Oh my God, I'm loved by Remy, tell them." And Remy was like, "Yes, I love him." And I was like, this is so corny. I just get it. It was so cringy, you guys. I'm just like, what are you doing? And I guess according to them, that's them flexing on Papoose, that's them flexing on the world. And it seems like people were basically not impressed by that. But then again, bringing Remy up obviously is him setting it up for disaster, because another rapper who came after him decided to basically say that, oh, you know what, you lied about opening Christmas presents, and was basically dissing Remy Ma based off of the drama that happened between him and Papoose. And I'm like, what are you doing, Remy? Never in my wildest dreams, after Shida, and after how she made it seem like that she's this morally right woman, she's this amazing, oh my God, she doesn't sleep around, she doesn't date multiple people, she doesn't, like, she made it seem like, oh my goodness, she was the moral police, all only to come out a couple of years later and act like a teenager like this. I mean, everything that she ever shamed in the diss record, she did. Okay, the surgery. Okay, she did that, walking half unclad. She's walking half naked right now, like she's coming from the Flintstones or something. And well, as for the men, well, allegedly she cheated on her husband. So I'm just like, Remy, at this point, girl, you really, really need to do some self-reflection.
Hey, I'm only going dress this one time. Since y'all want to be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? Yeah. See, right there, that's the punchline. That's the punchline.
Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Fivio Foreign. Okay, it seems like Fivio Foreign is out there letting us know that, well, the best collaboration that he's ever had is the one with Nicki Minaj, and he emphasizes on how much real Nicki Minaj is. And he also does say that that's his favorite person to ever collaborate with. And I will say that one thing about that man, he's always been consistent in his respect and love for Nicki Minaj. And we love to see more people being authentic and not just following the bandwagon and, going against people that give them opportunities. Let me just insert what Fivio had to say, and then I will catch you after that.
Yo, who's your most favorite person you've ever done a feature with?
Oh, too easy.
Who?
Favorite?
Yeah, favorite.
Nicki Minaj.
Yo.
Know what I'm saying?
Nicki Minaj. I was meeting her, bro. Shit.
Nah, Nicki Minaj is a movie. That's right. A real movie.
That's a real movie.
Not a fake movie, not a Tubi movie.
Yep.
That's a real movie, you know what I'm saying?
Well, there you heard that, you guys. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Gloss Up. It seems like she is finally speaking up and addressing that entire situation between her and her manager. Now, the last time that I spoke about, Gloss Up, she was basically clowning on the internet, refusing to address anything and making jokes about the mugshots and stuff like that. However, she decided to come out here and give us a little bit of insight on what had transpired between her and, of course, the manager. And at this point, I do not know who to believe. Do I believe the manager or do I believe Gloss Up? Now, one person who's having a time with this is definitely Akbar V, because you know that Akbar V and Gloss Up do not see eye to eye. So Akbar obviously was on her Twitter already throwing shade towards Glossop's way. Now, let me just quickly insert what Glossop had to say about this entire situation, and then I will catch you after that.
She not telling y'all how she got kicked out the hospital, y'all. So let me start right there. When I was in the hospital, when I got my gallbladder removed, I posted in my close friends. It was around the time me and the dude had when I posted that video, put him out my house. I posted in my close friends and I said, my feelings hurt. I miss my best friend, which I was talking about. She originally was leaving the hospital to go get my kids to take him to his mama. She said, okay. She was leaving out. She gave me a hug. We said, we love you and everything. She get in the car, look at her phone, go on Instagram, and seeing my close friend said, I feel like I lost my best friend, which I was talking about the nigga. She got on the phone with me, cursing me out, all type of bitch. I told her, don't go get my kids. Don't go to my house. And I told her, don't bring your ass back to this hospital. Y'all, I got out of surgery. Why is the girl in the hospital room with me? I'm high as hell from the medicine they gave me. I just seen the police come in there, get her out the hospital. Later that night, the ended up coming. Why? When I got out of surgery, he ended up there. So when she got put out the hospital, 3 in the morning, she's calling, blowing my phone up, y'all. I answered, no, blowing his phone up because I blocked her. So I answered his phone. She was like, hey, at my door, my alarm system going off. I can hear it in the background. She's on my phone, boo-hooing, crying, talk about, hey, Duke just put his hands on me. He just punched a hole through the wall, did all this. Y'all, me being the nice person I am, I turned my alarm off from my phone, and I turned my alarm off and let the bitch in my house. My boyfriend at the time, he was like, yeah, that sound right. Call Duke. I called Duke Deuce, my cousin. I called him on the phone. I said, what did you just do to her? He was like, what did you talk about? This got to be a prank. So I'm like, what? So she just did all this just to get back around me after I just told her to leave me the y'all, I be firing this girl multiple times. This shit been going on. She done been fired 10 times. Stop. Watch, am I lying?
You is not lying.
I fired this girl, y'all. She is obsessed with me. I don't care what nobody say this to me. Because if I tell you to leave me alone, why are you still popping up at my house? You had nowhere else to go?
You had
Okay.
no other
That shit happened.
friends.
No other friend house to go
And
to,
then
but you had
tell
to
her
pop up
about
at my door.
when she got in the house. Tell her about what she acted out when she was in the house.
Huh?
When she was in the house after she claimed she got beat
Oh
up,
yeah.
but ain't
After
nothing
she
wrong with
claimed she
her.
got beat up, I looked on the camera. She was in there on the phone with the 20 versus 1 nigga. That she swear, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get to that too. She was on the phone with him on my couch like nothing ever happened. I showed Duke on my FaceTime that she was on my couch talking to him, and he can vouch for that. So me and him on the phone almost 2 hours. I'm okay at this point since she wanna lie. I have to sing her like a motherfucker bitch. I told that nigga every my brother beside my wash and dry in my laundry room. That's all you do. You don't even get the job done because you don't even be getting the money. And if I'm lying, these promoters, I swear to God, I had 14 birthday parties off her pussy. I'm not lying. 14 birthday parties, and y'all seen it. She
Well, there you heard that, you guys. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, the transformer and her husband. I mean, previously we reported that, well, it was being said that, well, the court date has been set for February for that entire case that she has that happened in 2018, where allegedly a fan is claiming that, well, she sent her bodyguards to do her dirty work, but by basically A-wording that fan. Now, it seems like there is another facet to this entire lawsuit, as the hotel in question may actually be involved as well. Now, it is being reported, you guys, that, well, the hotel in question has also filed against against the transformer and her husband, saying that, listen, if they are to be caught in the crossfire, they've got nothing to do with it. They are basically saying whatever happened is due to the transformer and her husband, and they do not want anything to do with this. Now, I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know if this person in question has got a case. Let me know in the comment section. And some of you, actually, let me talk about this. Some of you were like, oh my God, you're so biased when it comes to the transformer. Oh my God, you're so biased. And I'm like, I'm just one little page that has less than 20,000 subscribers. all the mainstream media platforms are biased towards the transformer. She gets away with a lot of things that, a lot of women would get away with, especially black women. She gets away with those things. And imagine the insanity and audacity and entitlement of you coming to such a small page to say, oh, well, don't defend Nicki Minaj. Don't say that the transformer is, gets to be treated better or there's double standards. Don't say that. You're biased. How dare you? And I'm like, do you know how many large media platforms out there are biased towards the transformer? Like, the entitlement is crazy to me. So it's okay for all those pages from TMZ down to the Shade Room, down to every other page to be biased towards the transformer. But once one person comes out here and defends Nicki Minaj, how dare you? Do you guys even pay attention to what you say? It is so ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. The things that you guys applaud the Transformers for, you guys cuss out other female rappers for. And the fact that I'm pointing that out, oh my God, you're so biased against the Transformer. Does she not have enough support? Does she not have enough bias towards her? Like, seriously. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Joe Budden. Now, this happened whilst I was away, you guys, and I was like, we've got to talk about this, okay? Now, for the past couple of weeks, Joey has been absent consistently from his podcast, and we all have been speculating that, well, it's because he's avoiding to cover the Jay-Z situation that was in the papers, but it seems like he has his own demons that he has been fighting, and not in my wildest dream did I ever think that, well, somebody would actually have a case due to sleepwalking. Like, I was like, what am I seeing? When I came back, I was like, Joe Budden got what? For what? I just couldn't believe it. But allegedly, you guys, they are saying that Joe Budden was caught naked, like unclad, with nothing on, absolutely nothing, everything dangling around. And he was trying to insert cord on an apartment that wasn't his, allegedly. And it seems like, well, the people from those apartments felt some type of way and notified the authorities and stuff like that. I don't know what they thought the man was trying to do. And he came out and spoke about it and said that he was sleepwalking. Now, I have got a couple of cousins that are sleepwalkers, but none of them have gotten to this length of leaving the house, going next door and trying to open the doors next door. That's a little bit to the extreme, okay? And I did see some people speculating that, well, they might have been the usation of, substances that I cannot mention. Now, I don't know how far true that is, but I do know that some people really they do the most when sleepwalking. But let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. And people have been noticing that, well, since that entire thing came out, the tone on that podcast has been a lot more calmer, a lot more kind and gracious to others. Because one thing about life is you will find yourself in another situation where you're just like, oh my God, how did I get here? So people are saying, well, the pod and the pod squad have been very kind after their master, after this happened to their leader. Oh my God. He seemingly addressed this entire situation on his own podcast. And I wouldn't say what he had to say, as he was addressing that situation. But I don't think I will be coming back after I insert that. So allow me to just say my goodbyes. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. Thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. You guys have been away for more than 2 weeks, and the YouTube algorithm does not play. It will punish you for going away. So please do make sure to be interactive in the comment section as much as you can. Like this video, comment. If you've got nothing to say, just say hi. I will be in the comment section responding to you, just so we can get back into the good graces of the algorithm, okay? And until my next one, see you.
I just sleptwalked somewhere that I shouldn't have sleptwalked.
What? That's what happened.
For real?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know I sleep.
Yeah. My
Son slept.
God.
Oh,
Slept
shit.
butt ass. Nice, good, nasty sleepwalking. I just did it again.
Oh,
Did it again.
yeah. Oh, shit. Shit was swinging, right?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit, nobody can go through this stuff but me. It's only me. It's only me. So you got to deal with
that.
You
Puts
gotta,
everything. Oh,
you got to deal
yeah.
with
Oh.
what comes with that.
Damn. I had like 5 things. I wouldn't know where